Good afternoon, Jambo. Odessa Menet here. Today I'm going to be emphasizing about the 42 divine principles of Ma'at. The importance of these principles is that it has the power to free Africa and the world. If every one of us follows these principles, we are able to free ourselves and to live a really meaningful life on a 5-dimensional level. So that's why I really want to emphasize on this, that we should make it a point of following these 42 divine principles of Ma'at. These principles, for those who are not aware, are where the 10 commandments came from. As we know, many people are not following the 10 commandments, but if we followed these principles, the principles are not exactly like laws, they are modes of behavior guiding you so that you can be able to overcome your lower self. When you follow them, you are able to overcome your lower self and live as your higher self on a 5th-dimensional level. So you may say, I'm only one person who is going to follow these rules, so how is it gonna benefit? Won't it be just a waste of time? No, it's not a waste of time, because it takes two to tango. So if you're in a household of 10 people, or let's say 2 people, and you're following the principles of Ma'at, and the other person is not following, at the end of the day, they have to change the way they interact with you, because you're no longer the same person. You're interacting differently. So it's very powerful. So even if it's one of us practicing this principle in a home of 10 people, it has a very big ripple effect of affecting the others on how they're going to behave. Because if someone comes to you and they are aggressive and you're not, then the fire is put off. They have to relate to you in a different way. And slowly, it starts having a ripple effect. So I will read through the 42 divine principles of Ma'at, because I believe they're very important. Well, the first one is, I have not committed sin. The second one is, I have not committed robbery with violence. The third one, I have not stolen. I have not slain men or women. It's actually like this. If you Google on Facebook, on the internet, Google, you will see it. I have not slain men or women. I have not stolen food. I have not swindled offerings. I have not stolen from God or goddesses. God or goddesses could be a term used to refer to us humans who are ascended and who are living in a higher dimension. We are not following the lower self. The lower self is actually Satan. So if you follow these 42 divine principles of Ma'at, you are able to overcome Satan and you're able to be God or a goddess. So when it says, I have not stolen from God, goddess, it shows that you have not stolen from somebody else who is following these principles. Or also, God and goddess are also principles also within our body. I have not been exclusively angry. I have not behaved with violence. I have not caused disruption of peace. I have not acted hastily or without thought. I have not exaggerated my words when speaking. I have not stolen what belongs to God or goddesses. That again means I have not stolen from anybody. I have not overstepped my boundaries of concern. I have not cursed anyone in thought, word, or deeds. As I told you before, what you put in the form of food really, as after you have ascended, does not really affect you. Your thoughts, what you think of others, the thoughts you're sending others, this is what pollutes you. So, number 15, I repeat it, I have not overstepped. Number 16, I have not cursed anyone in thought, word, or deed. You have to be pure. I have not stolen or disrespected the deceased. Don't speak ill of people who are not here to defend themselves. I have not destroyed property belonging to gods or goddesses, that you should respect other people's property. I have not taken food from a child. You are supposed to make sure that all children are able to eat and be happy. I have not been angry without reason. I have not seduced anyone's wife. This is the same as I have not committed adultery or fornication in the 10 Commandments. I have not closed my ears to the truth. You have to listen. Listening is a virtue. So if someone is coming to tell you something, don't say, no, 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 I don't want to hear it. No, you have to be patient and listen. Yes, I have not terrorized anyone. Terrorism is not good. I have not disobeyed the law. I have not told lies. By I have not disobeyed the laws is like the laws of the lands that we have in all the countries. You're supposed to be a law-abiding person. Apart from living with the principles of Ma'at, we are also here being governed by human laws too. I have not carried away food. I have not cursed. I have not polluted myself. Very, very important. Many people are polluting themselves, and you can pollute yourself with thoughts. You can pollute yourself with the things that you're eating. You can pollute yourself. Maybe you're smoking, you're drinking, or over excess eating, excess smoking. Actually, even just little smoking is not good for you. Over drinking, this is polluting yourself. Watching bad things in the TV, reading things which are not good, all this is pollution. I have not committed adultery. I have not made anyone cry. Also, pollution of yourself is not fasting. If you're not fasting, then you're polluting yourself because you're supposed to clean your system. I have not made anyone cry. If you make someone cry, it will come to haunt you. Their tears are very powerful. So this is one of the principles. I have not felt sorrow without reason. I go back again. I have not made anyone cry. Sometimes you can make somebody cry and you find that you're having nightmares at night. You don't know why, but it is because you have not forgiven yourself for the bad thing you did. So it comes to haunt you. I have not assaulted anyone. I have not worked evil. I have not used evil thought, words, or deeds. See, it's again repeated the second time. I have not polluted the water. The water is very sacred. It's one of the elements. And some of us, we come from the water. And water is actually responsible for majority of the oxygen you're breathing. So water is a living organism. Make sure you do not pollute it. If you pollute the water, you're polluting yourself. I have not spoken angrily or arrogantly. I have not falsely accused anyone. I have not placed myself on a pedestal. I have not acted with insolence. I have not been an eavesdropper. Don't go listen to people's conversation. That's not a good code of behavior. It will come to haunt you. I have not been deceitful. I have not stolen anyone's land. These are the 42 divine principles of Ma'at. So, before you go to bed every day, you have to print this and put it beside your bedside. Before you go to bed, you go through all those steps. You read it through and you see, have I transgressed any of these laws of Ma'at? If you have not, then you sleep with a light heart. If you have, then you have to write what you have done and forgive yourself, or you just say a prayer asking the divine cosmic source to forgive you, or you write a letter to the person who you offended and you say what you did and for them to forgive you, and then you sleep. The other person does not have to read it. Provided you do it, they will get the message. We are spiritual beings. And then you can burn the paper and you sleep with a clean heart, light heart. Otherwise, if you don't sleep with a clean heart, at the end of the day, all these things, bad things that you're doing, they will accumulate. They will become like disease in your body, and you don't know why you're having this disease. It's because you are not living. You don't have love in you. You will say, oh, I'm eating the best foods, I'm doing this, I'm doing this. How come I'm still having all these diseases? Is because you don't have love. And when I talk about love, I talk about the purple love. When I talk about the purple love, I mean it is the divine white healing light, which is always present, but we have to acknowledge it for it to be useful to us, for it to be helpful to us. So if you do not have that white divine healing light in you, which you should have awakened after you have fasted and ascended, then you will find that even if you're eating good foods, even if you're exercising, you will find that you may end up having some serious diseases because you are not connected to the healing, divine healing energy. It is available to us. It's a cosmic energy. So I hope this is very, very clear. We have to follow the 42 divine principles of Ma'at. This is what is gonna help us to have great households. This is what is gonna help us to have good homes. This is what is gonna help us to have good nations, to live in peace, to thrive. Because if everybody, from the president to the lowest as per the human grading in position, to the sweeper, they are all following all these principles, then the world will be wonderful. There will be no wars. There will be no greed. You only take your fair share. Everybody will have enough. So this is why it's very, very important that these 42 divine principles of Ma'at have to be followed. And if we follow them, we will see that our world will change. Don't worry about others. Follow. As I told you, it will have a ripple effect. And slowly, it will affect others and they will also start living in that way. Even if it takes long, but at least your reality will be changed and those close to you. Okay, on this part, because I touched on diseases, I'm going to talk about, give you some tips as a treat for you for listening to me. More immune boosting juices which you can make. One of them is tomato juice. It has antioxidants. It has vitamin C, E, and beta carotene. So this you can just make it at home. You just have to invest in a good juicer. The other one is beetroot and carrot juice. It has vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin E, iron, and calcium. It's very, very good for boosting your immune system. The third juice you can make is watermelon juice. It has vitamin A, vitamin C, magnesium, and zinc. The fourth juice I'm going to give you as a gift is kiwi and strawberry juice. It has antioxidants, vitamin C, gene regulating enzyme. The fifth gift for me is spinach and lettuce juice. Try it. Make it today at home. It has vitamin A, vitamin B, vitamin C, iron, calcium, and it produces antibodies and cell proliferation. Yeah, then the last one will be apple, carrot, and orange juice. Make this, try it tomorrow. It has vitamin A, vitamin B6. Vitamin B6, it's very rare to get it. Potassium, it has folic acid, generating energy in the immune system. So this is a booster on top of the following the 42 divine principles of Ma'at. Then I'm going to talk about the 42 ideals of Ma'at. You should also have them. These are just codes of behavior so that we can live as ascended people. We can live as on the fifth dimension, and that we can thrive and be in harmony with the universal beneficial energies, so that we realize a new reality. As from January 1st, 2020, we're in a new era. So the other behaviors are no longer useful for us. We have to embrace behaviors that are gonna help us live as ascended souls, as spiritual beings, as gods and goddesses. So the first one is I honor virtue, I benefit with gratitude. If somebody gives you something, you have to say thank you. If the universe, divine cosmic source, blesses you with something, you have to say thank you. When you wake up, you have to be grateful in the morning. I'm thankful for the breath of life. The breath of life is a gift from the divine source. Don't take things for granted. You have to say thank you. I'm thankful for this chair I'm sitting in. I'm thankful for this nice clothes I'm wearing. I'm thankful for the telephone I'm able to communicate with others. So these are the ideals you have to live by. Positive behaviors. I am peaceful. I respect the property of others. I affirm that all life is sacred. So we have to respect life, whether it's animal or what. It is sacred. It has a life force. It has a reason it is there. It is there to teach you. Respect it. I give offerings that are genuine. I live in truth. I regard all altars with respect. I speak with sincerity. I consume only my fair share. I told you, greed is a lower self. It is Satan. And it is the one which is consuming the world right now. Most people are just consumed in greed, whether it's sexual greed, whether it's accumulating and all that. So this is something we need to overcome daily. Okay, so I said, I am peaceful. I respect the property of others. I affirm that all life is sacred. I give offerings that are genuine. I live in truth. Truth is one of the biggest principle of Ma'at, order, truth. I regard all altars with respect. We have to respect other people, what they're believing in. Respect them. You may not agree with them, but respect it. Don't go and destroy somebody's altar. It's gonna come to haunt you. There will be repercussions. So respect others and others respect you. They don't know what you know now, so, and you don't know what they know, so everybody has their own path. Everybody has their own stage of ascending and transformation. So respect people. Say your part, share your ideas, and leave the rest to them. You cannot change anybody. You can only try to change yourself. Even changing yourself is very difficult. Yeah. I speak with sincerity. I consume only my fair share. I offer words of good intent. I relate in peace. I honor animals with reverence. I can be trusted. You should be trusted. This is very, very good. I care for the earth. This is our only home. If we don't care for the earth, then we've destroyed our home. You have to make sure you don't litter things down. You have to clean always. You have to be responsible because the earth is one of the elements. And if you're littering it, then it will not give you the benefits that you need to get from the earth, which are like material goods and to live a life of luxury and abundance. The earth is an element, so you have to respect it. I keep my own counsel. That means that you are able to keep your own secrets, you know. You can be able to plan your own things and keep that energy and let it manifest. You're not going everywhere, you know, gossiping and all that things. I speak positively of others. I remain in balance with my emotions. I am trustful in my relations. I hold purity in high esteem. Purity is very, very important. Purity is next to godliness. And that's why I always say once in a week, do 24 hours fasting. Purify your body. This is your temple. You need to be pure. Let the temple be pure. Let what you're putting into your body be pure. Let your thoughts be pure by meditating. So you need to be pure. I hold purity in high esteem. Pureness is next to godliness. I spread joy. You need to be happy, blissful like children. Once you're sent, open your crown chakra. You're connected to the healing divine light. Then you're just in bliss and laughing and happy, joyful. And you spread this, it's a ripple effect. You spread this to others. You can see the babies, they are laughing and smiling, and everybody around them is so happy and hugging them and smiling. It's wonderful. So we need to go back to that resonance. I do the best I can. I communicate with compassion. You need to be compassionate, to put yourself in the feet of others and see what they're going through. So you need, somebody's telling you something, what they're going through, you need to be kind, compassionate, helping. I listen to opposing opinions. We can agree to disagree. We can listen to others, and life goes on. We don't need to have a fight about it. You can air your views, they air theirs, and maybe one day, once they reach your level or you reach their level, you'll be able to see, oh, she was right. Oh, we were both right. It's only that we were looking at it differently, or we were in a different stage of evolution. I create harmony. I invoke laughter. That's number 26. Very, very important to be happy, happy souls, and to make others happy. This is all there is, bliss and happiness in life. So if you find that that you're always sad, it means that there's something which is not right. You need to align your energies. You need to go out, take a walk, and return that happiness in you. I am open to love in various forms. Yeah, you need to meditate, and you need to do all the things that make you happy. You need to go to places that feed your soul with happiness. You need to take breathing exercises. This is helping your soul. I'm still touching on I invoke laughter. This is breathing exercise every day, 30 breaths. This is bringing healing your soul and feeding your soul, and this will bring you happiness, bliss. I am open to love in various forms. We need to love others. If it's a grandmother, you have love for her. If your husband, you have love for them. If it's your child, you love for them. If it's your neighbor, love for them. Stranger, love for them. You're just loving beings, but it's a different forms. I am forgiving. Every day before you sleep, you have to forgive yourself and others. That's how to live in alignment with the principles of Ma'at, so that you can see that your life will be good and you can be able to thrive. Forgiveness is a must if you want to live a good life, if you want to ascend, if you want to be healthy in mind, body, and spirit. I am kind. You need to be kind. I act respectfully of others. I am accepting. I follow my inner guidance. Your inner guidance, you are the divine, basically. You have the divine spark in you, which is your intuition. So listen to your own guidance, your own intuition. Don't follow the voice of others. Follow your intuition. All of us, we have a path, and your intuition is like your guide. It's like your protector. It knows what is right for you, what is not right for you. It can protect you from harm. Maybe right now you're saying, oh, I want to go to the town, but your intuition says, don't go now, go after 1 hour. And maybe if you went now, you saved yourself from maybe an accident or something, or meeting with somebody who had not good intentions. So listen to your intuition. It always knows. It is your God self. And the more you listen to it, the more it becomes powerful, the more you be in tune with the cosmic divine forces. I converse with awareness. You need to be aware what it is you're saying. Think before you speak. Before you speak, you have to make sure that your tongue is connected with your brain. Just making a joke about it, but you need to think before you speak, because word creates spell. What you speak, you may never take it back, but it may haunt you and others for many, many years to come. So think before you speak. If you're upset, count to 10. Breathe to 10 before you say anything, or just walk away, take a walk for 1 hour and come back, and you will find that you're more balanced. And don't talk things when you're upset. Wait until you're calm, even if it's the next day, and you can be able to talk reasonably. If the other person is aggressive, you can just tell them, no, I'm not ready. Can we talk about this tomorrow? And if it's not possible, just walk away and you come back when you feel calm, even if it's the next day. I do good. We are here to do good, just good, nothing else. Do good, and good will come to you. It's the law of the universe. It's the natural law. When you're doing good, it comes back to you. When you give, it's like you're giving yourself, because it will come back to you, the good. If you do bad, it obviously you will have to pay for it, you or your children, but you will have to pay for it. I give blessings. I keep the waters pure. Very, very important again about the waters. I told you the waters are our cells, we are made of waters, H3O. So waters are very, very important. Keep them pure, because it's like you're keeping your own mother pure. We come from the waters, okay? I speak with good intent. I told you the words cast spells, the words create. You have to have good intentions of what you're speaking. So we have to be very conscious. I praise the God and the goddesses. Yes. We have to praise others when they do good. When you see somebody is doing something small, good, praise them. Because this shows that this thing that you're seeing in them is also in you, and it's also good, and it will also have a ripple effect on you. If you see somebody is blessed, maybe they've been blessed with a child, and maybe you don't have a child, you can say, oh, I'm so happy for you, you have a child. And you can say, oh God, bless me with a child, just the same way you bless this other person. If you see somebody blessed with something that you like, be happy for them, and ask the universe at the right time to also bless you with that thing if you really need it. Let's be happy for others. Let's appreciate others. And of course, we are all different. We are all diverse. We cannot all have everything that everybody else has. So we just have to appreciate. And when we appreciate, what is ours also comes to us at the right time. I am humble. I achieve with integrity. I advance through my own abilities. Yes, we all have our gifts. So make sure you do things from your own ability. This is the way of Ma'at. I embrace all people. This is how to live. Embracing all means unconditional love. And this shows that your purple love, your crown chakra is open. You're connected to the divine healing energy. And you realize we are all one. Separation is an illusion. We are all one. So the 42 ideals of Ma'at, you can go through them in the morning. The 42 principles, you go through them in the night, because they show you where you could have gone wrong, and you're able to ask for forgiveness and sleep with a light heart. So when you wake up in the morning, you read the 42 ideals of Ma'at. And this is making you wake up with positivity, because as you saw, they're all positive things. It's like giving you a boost on how to go about your day. And if we follow these divine principles of Ma'at, which is order, which is truth, living in truth, living in pure love, embracing our higher selves, sleeping with a light heart, and ensuring that our heart is always light and happy, embracing our higher selves, then you will see Africa will thrive. When we only consume our fair share, and we ensure that the children, your neighbor, has something, then we will see that Africa will thrive, the world will thrive, and it will be a much better place. So even if 100 people every day start embracing the divine laws of Ma'at, you will see a great difference, a big ripple effect. So this is the secret I am sharing with you. This is what we need to do to free ourselves as African people and as humanity as a whole. Embrace the divine principles of Ma'at. You can just print them out from the internet. These are the principles and these are the ideals. Very, very important. Let's overcome our lower self, Satan. We always imagine Satan is somebody from somewhere. No. Even when you're sleeping and you're being haunted, it's all those things that you did bad that are haunting you. So, overcome your lower self and become your divine higher self. And today is is a Monday actually. Monday, as I told you, is a moon day, but today I decided to wear gray because gray and silver, as you can see, this is the symbol of God, divine self in Africa. This color is in resonance with the moon. Today is the moon day. So when I wear silver, then I'm in resonance with this energy of the moon, because the moon rules Monday, moon day. Okay, I will dedicate some time soon. I'm not saying it's next week, when soon, to educate you, to share with you about how to align your energies with the divine cosmic forces and the planets. I love you very much, and it is my sincere hope that you will embrace the divine principles of Ma'at and live as your higher self. As I'm talking to you today, I have completed now about 16 hours of fasting. I was supposed to do 12 hours, but I decided to extend a little bit until the evening. So we need to really purify our temple, which is our body. So remember, I remind you again, do fast at least 24 hours every day. This week I was doing a dry fast. So after the fasting, then you open your fast and with fresh orange juice, like I highlighted for you today. I gave you some gifts, but on this fast I will open with a fresh orange juice with a tot of seawater. Seawater is mommy water, and with one lime. This is very good. It continues the cleansing of the body. I love you very much. I respect the divine light within in you, and let's embrace Ma'at. Thank you.